Good afternoon,
take a
agents.
look around
This
here.
LP of No One Lives Forever will
Good
self-destruct
idea,
in
but it's
15
my
minutes.
Heads or tails?
You got to go last time.
Heads or tails?
I'm going, you're staying. No arguments, no coin toss.
Don't be such a Jessie. Heads or tails?
Heads.
Tails. You lose. Again.
I'm in charge here. I give the orders, you take the orders.
Well, now that we've decided who's going in, what are your orders, sir?
All right, I'll help you get inside, but you'd better be careful. If anyone sees you, liquidate him before we can set off an alarm. And stay clear of security cameras.
Don't worry.
Photograph anything that looks suspicious and collect as much intelligence as you can. Files, correspondence, dossiers, anything.
Aye, aye, sir. Excellent orders, sir. I look forward to following them.
Give me a few seconds head start.
Well, it sounds like Tom's got a plan, so we might as well follow his lead on this, just to see where he's going with this. So, last mission was a definitely tolerable mandatory stealth mission. This one's quite a bit tougher. Pretty much every game has that one level, and I'm pretty sure this is it for this game. There may be one that comes up later, but this one definitely comes to mind. So he's distracting one of the guards. Easy enough. They're going around the side of the van. Alright, I'm liking this. Oh, nice shot. Good one, Tom. Well, that's one guard down, so we only have one more in this guardhouse to take care of. So, probably the main downfall with this mission is, you have to, it's not like you can't kill anybody, case in point. The problem is, you can't set off any alarm whatsoever. And, pretty much all these guards are guaranteed to, as soon as they see you, they will sprint for an alarm. And as soon as any camera sees a body, well, you're pretty much boned. So it's definitely highly, highly, highly recommended that you make frequent quick saves. At least as long as you know you're in an area that will not, won't set off an alarm.
Was it any good?
Something about this Venusian society.
Go on. Don't stop now, I'm interested.
Oh, I saw that one. It was kind of weird. But they're all pretty weird if you ask me.
True.
That Diana Rigg is one fine specimen.
She sure is. I wouldn't mind getting roughed up by her.
So, Diana Rigg, as far as I know, is a reference to Emma Peel, which was a, she was an actor in the 1960s version of The Avengers, you know, a British spy series. I'll admit I don't know too much about it. So, yeah. Venusians, I don't know. Anyway, this area right here is actually going to be one of your, you'll be finding yourself coming back here pretty often. Well, 2 or 3 times.
Did you inspect that faulty pump like I asked you to?
Yeah.
Then perhaps you know why it's not working.
You, didn't see my report?
No, I did not.
I put it on your desk yesterday.
Did you? And what exactly did your report say?
That the pump needed to be replaced.
Why didn't you replace it? Did I?
I'm fairly sure.
Perhaps you care to accompany me back to my office and help me locate this report of yours.
I'm supposed to go on patrol.
Then stop by as soon as your shift is over.
Yes, sir.
His shift's gonna be over pretty soon, and so's yours. In hell! As I mentioned, pretty much any time one of these guards gets suspicious, they will pretty much beeline for the nearest alarm button. And as soon as the alarm goes off, it's game over. So, irritatingly enough, like I said, this is definitely that mission, if there is one that can be described that way. It could be worse. I mean, at least you can kill these guys. If it was one of those missions where you couldn't kill the people you saw, I'm pretty sure this would be just downright intolerable. I probably could have gotten away with shooting that guy there, but, I don't know. Time just didn't feel right. Oh, and yeah, if you miss this guy and you hit the wall instead, yeah, he's going to beeline for an alarm too. So, you know, have fun with that. Also, I guess cameras can't see you if you're mostly blocked. It's one of those things I haven't spent too much time messing around with. But over here we find our first, we gotta pronounce it the Tom Goodman way, dossier. And so we'll make our way back downstairs and head off to the next area. Inside these warehouses on this side of the train tracks, there are 2 dossiers that need to be photographed, and there is one more on the other side. And our mission exit is also on the other side. But coming through here, as far as I recall, is the only way to reach the second one. So you just have this ladder, and it will take you to the other side of these warehouses we're currently in.
Someone's activated the main process. Go shut it down before the other half of the facility goes up in flames, will you?
Yes, sir.
Oh, and see if you can find out who turned it on and haul the bastard into my office. I'm a bit tense today. Knocking the teeth out of some thick-headed sword sounds like just the ticket.
Sure thing, sir.
That was closer than I would have liked it to be, but luckily there are no more guards on this side of the warehouse. Everybody else is across the train tracks. Well, let's face it, by the time we're done here, nobody's going to be left in these warehouses. There are also 2 secret items you can grab inside this other half of the warehouse. I'm being a little hesitant because I don't remember where the cameras are, but if you listen carefully, you'll notice that you can't hear any of them, and that I'm just being paranoid. Up on top of the boxes here, there are 2 things worth finding. One is the body removal powder, which I don't think works on this mission. I tried a bit later on and nothing happened, so it called me confused. And another thing up here is inside this broken vent cover is a special item, the bandages. Now, special items are items that you get to equip at the start of a mission, kind of like the scuba gear. Scuba gear is a special item, and at a certain point in the game you find it, and then you can, just like you have slots for weapons and for gadgets, you also have slots for one special item on each mission. Now, the bandages will, they'll reduce the damage you take from dum-dum bullets, and, that's supposed to work. Anyway, bandages reduce damage taken from dum-dum bullets. There's also earplugs, which were in the last set of missions when we had to try to infiltrate the boat. Those reduce damage from, hello. Earplugs reduce damage from... I lost my train of thought. Oh, and by the way, it still doesn't work. Unless it's just a graphical glitch, which I'm pretty sure it's not. This guard right here, this one's tough. If you don't shoot him in pretty much that position, one of the cameras will spot him. There's one on the far side. If you shoot him while he's standing in front of that garage door, the camera will spot him there. If you shoot him while he's trying to activate the alarm, the camera will still see him. So, it's irritating to say the least. There's another encrypted file. Once again, hey, translate that for me, would you? I'd appreciate it.
You okay? You seem kinda down.
Just stressed.
What's wrong?
My mother-in-law's coming into town this weekend.
You don't get along with her?
She hates me. Actually, it's mutual.
How long is she here for?
A month.
Oh my god.
I'm scared of what I'm going to do.
I guess your wife would probably be upset if you threw her in front of a train.
Yes, I thought about it, but I think it will just create a lot of tension. Even if she couldn't prove it was me, she'd always wonder.
So, what's your plan?
Be a man about it. Life's all about lessons. I guess I just need to learn how to put up with my mother-in-law without killing her.
That's philosophical of you.
Luckily, I have a second option. You can deal with her. In hell! There's one more guard to go. And a few cameras and one more dossier to photograph, and we'll pretty much be out of here. You know, aside from having to reload a few saves because this area on the immediate side of the train tracks, those two cameras, man, they're brutal. Aside from that, this mission's been remarkably easy. Probably because I have the power of quick saves on my side. There's a guard here and a door that will not open with our current loadout of equipment. See, this door on the other side requires us to have access to a door code breaker, which we won't have until next mission. Because I've always been wondering, what's inside that ammo box? I mean, it's not like you have a chance to use it, but yeah, right next to the door is a keypad, and you need a special piece of equipment to block off the keypad. It's actually the first time I noticed it, so I'm probably going to go back and figure out what it is. And here we have our last dossier. And with that out of the way, a gate deeper within the compound has magically opened, so it sounds like we've got places to be. I could probably take the quick way down here and just jump onto a crate or a pallet or something, but, you know, better safe than sorry, right? Once we make it past this camera and head down the alleyway to our left, that's going to be it for this mission, so please join me next time.
Hello, what have we here? Sergeant Magnus Armstrong. Well, well. It was Armstrong, all right. I'm sure of it.
Excellent work, Archer.
What do you want us to do now?
Try to interview the Baron at his estate. We need to know if he's involved.
You think it might be someone within the organization?
I'm hoping that you and Goodman can answer that question.
Aye, sir. We'll do our best. Let's go.